Still only 3, huh? Okay. Good morning. Come on. Keep on following. Good morning. It was chilly last night. Dropped into the 30s, I think. I was like 37. There's a nice cool breeze, and I'm just not used to it anymore already. We had a couple days of in the 70s and almost into the 80s last week, and I was really enjoying that. And now all of a sudden it's plummeted back into the low 40s. It's cold, especially with the breeze. Alright, so I'm making the big move this Saturday. The pigs, I'm moving them up to the front paddock, and as you saw in my last video, 2 of my paddocks the growth hasn't come back fully yet. It's starting to grow, but it's not where it needs to be for pigs to be grazing on it. So I'm gonna just go the opposite around and start with paddock number 5 and then just go backward. But for me to do that, I need to now just kind of quickly trim all the grass around the lower wires. Unfortunately, I don't have a huge open field where my solar charger is gonna get constant sun every day as soon as sunrise. So I made a video of where I'm gonna set my solar charger to energize my paddocks, and I put it in a spot that's the only spot I have on my property that will get the most sun, and it's right in my front yard, right next to my little herb garden in my front yard. And right now it's 10 o'clock, and as you can tell, it's still kind of in the shade. I mean, my charger isn't on there, but the tree is still blocking most of this area. The charger should get the sun within the next 30 minutes, and from like 10:30 to about 7 o'clock, you'll get sun, and that's enough to keep it energized. I just tested the charger back where the pigs are now, and the solar charger doesn't get enough energy to keep it shocking at full power, because I just touched it, and it still hurts, and it keeps the pigs at bay. They don't get near the wire still, but it doesn't hit as hard as it needs to. So like I said, the solar charger is placed in a place where it's going to get the most sun on my property, and to keep it, you know, charged up, I'm gonna have to keep maintenance on the grass, make sure nothing's touching the paddock that is energized. So for all the new subscribers, I don't know if you guys have gone back and watched any of my old videos where I'm setting this up. I'm not keeping all my paddocks and all the wires live. I've got it situated where I could disconnect and connect different paddocks with those alligator clips that I bought from Premier One, and I'm just energizing the paddocks, the one paddock that the pigs will be on, and as they move, I'm just going to switch to connectors and just energize that single paddock. And what that does is it cuts down on troubleshooting where say like something's draining your charger. Instead of having to, you know, walk the entire everywhere and look for that one stick, you just walk that one paddock, and that's the easier troubleshooting. But to help with the charger staying in full power, I'm have to trim up the grass, and the grass is getting pretty thick since I haven't cut any of it. I'm gonna get going on this the trimming. Well, that's as simple as that. I guess I should have mentioned that maintaining the fence, when you do energize just a single paddock, it's much easier than having to constantly maintain the whole thing over and over and over again. Weed whack that little paddock and you're done for the maintenance. And I'll show you what for all the new subscribers, that this was my old system. I bought these alligator clips from Amazon, but I'll link the video. But they work, and I taped the ends because this was slipping up and down, and I kept shocking myself every time I tested it. I get to the fence and just the wires back here was exposed, and I did that to keep it a little safer, but I was somehow still shocking myself. So I went to Premier One and bought these nice insulated clips. Much safer, easier, and it's just so much easier to you feel a lot safer using these than my old system. If I knew Premier Ones had these, I would have bought them a long time ago. But I found them now, and I'll link it in my description, video description. So I'll link the page. So just click, and I'm gonna remove the old ones. When I move the pigs from paddock 5 to paddock 4, this line will be energized, and I just click. And now this line is energized, and I have same connectors on the next corner that I just switch over, and that will energize all of this, and the wire back here is connecting both the wires. So yeah, I have all the videos how I made this setup linked up right there. Wait, yeah, left shoulder. I'm still figuring it out. Alright, well, my name is Sang. This is Growing Little Country Homestead. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.